So last week from Monday, if you watch the breakdown, last week breakdown, you can see that we have a weak volume here. And my analysis, the analysis we had, right, was a sell analysis. Though even if I was taking out on that trade actually, because my stop loss was around 30 pips, right? So you can see price came back and but like around that level, I had entry, I had about 25 pips, right? But price took me out. But that was a very big move. So this was the trade. This was the actual setup, right? We might likely see a pullback. And we're having a 25 piece. I think something like it's 30 or something. Yeah, if I'm correct. And targeting this old resistance level, yeah. This old support level, sorry. So what happened here? We saw price taking us out and making a move, and we saw about like 150 pips or so, right? So this was about 170 pips from Asian session. So now I want you to pay attention. Market has been consolidating. We saw our price make a very big move, sell, you know, during on Monday. On Tuesday, we had a good setup on Tuesday too, right? Price created this zone. We had this zone. We have this previous New York support. I'm marking at key level, yeah. So those things you see me that I'm marking at right now is a key level. So these are previous day support and a resistance zone, whereby if price should clear out, we might likely say price will go against us on that day. So let's say on Monday, we can see our price created a new resistance, right? Breaking above that previous New York resistance. But actually, we also have a previous New York resistance. So it's still like the trade was still intact. Like, yeah, we can still say this area price came to retest that level. We can see price came back again to reject that same level before we saw price breaking below and creating a what? A lower low and a lower high. And finally, we had a whole push, right? Why say Monday, we saw price coming back up, giving us a what? A decline, creating a what? A decline. We saw price creating a weak volume, coming back, creating a support level. We saw price creating a BOS around this corner, right? And when the market closed during that New York session on Monday, we saw our price created a support level. During the Asian Open, what happened? We saw price came coming back down. But one thing you want to do, like I always said, you need to mark up your previous New York support level, right? If you are to buy. And what happened? Price came back and touched that level, but did not take us out. So now at this point here, if I'm to take a trade, I need to see the market forming. So if I had a buy position, let's say after this pullback, I had a buy position here and I have a 25 pip stop loss. So let's say I have a 25 pip stop loss, right? Putting the 25 pip stop loss is below the support level, previous New York support, like and targeting 100 pips. So now at this point, what happened? We saw price coming back up during the London session, breaking these whole highs, right? And we saw after that pullback, we saw our price created a big volume before the New York session opened. But one thing price did at that point is that we saw our price created a weak volume, breaking that London support level, right? And coming back up to create a pullback before we saw price melting down. So, but at this point, price has already created about, let's say price has already created about 82 pips. So one thing you want to pay attention to is that some of the time you need to be active on the chart to see what the market is doing so that you can make decision instantly, so that you don't wait till, oh, you know what, I think price needs to come to my 100 pips. So now that's why you need to have a game plan. So if the game plan was that, you know what, if price did not hit my 100 pips, I'm not exiting this trade. Cool, nice. Even if price come back to your stop loss, it doesn't matter because that was actually your game plan, right? So, but then you most of the time you're going to leave a lot of money on the table. So what you want to do is that you want to actually take something. So if the risk to reward ratio is 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio and you are up 1 to 3.50 risk to reward ratio, you have to actually, take something. You can take a partial profit and let the rest run, right? So now at this point, 100 pips did not clear. That was on Tuesday. And the next day, what did we see? Same scenario, right? Same scenario because you were on this trade, right? On that day. Let's say you took
Wow.
entry on this day. And what happened that same day on Wednesday? We saw price creating a weak volume. Price did not create a continuation for that say after this whole imbalance drop. We saw after this whole big push, right? After price breaking
Right.
this O level and creating this O sell push. So what did we see? We saw price creating a weak volume, Asian session having a push, you understand, and we saw price coming back to the London session, but did not take us out, right? And we saw price coming
Right.
back up. And now was about what? 80 something pips in profit. It's two, right? So the same thing happened. You can see that, okay, price did not actually came clear out the 100 pips. So one thing you want to do is you want to pay attention and you want to be available to make decision at that moment. So if we are to check our RSI to give us extra confirmation, price has actually overbought right at that point. But that move was so fast, honestly, I'm not gonna lie for you, man. That move was so fast that we saw price melting down. I was even on the chart when this move happened, right? And now on Wednesday, same Wednesday. That's why sometimes I don't tend to trade on during the New York session. I love New York session to do a thing for the Asian to tell me what the next day is gonna look like. And the next day on Thursday after this move, that was a holy Thursday because we're having a Good Friday and market was so
Right.
sluggish. You understand? We can see how market was consolidating on that day. And on a Good Friday, we don't have market was not open on Nasdaq. So now the thing is that the market was just consolidating. Last whole week, there was no big push. The economic event we had did not actually occur because of Good Friday, right? So the push did not happen. So we might
Right.
probably see a full gap. Like when the market opened as of today, I think there will be a gap, maybe, because of the economic event that happened on Friday, we might likely see price, making a push and creating a gap. So you want to pay attention on Monday trade. So let me clear this out and let's talk about this new week, how it's going to look like. So now, this new week, I feel like price is likely going to buy a little bit, like I said before yesterday on the Zoom we had, right? So one thing you want to be realistic. So you don't want to go against your rules. You don't want to um go against what you see, right? You want to be realistic. So if we to come to higher time frame, like weekly time frame, the market is still bullish, price is still bullish at this point, right? But do I want to be careful? Yeah, I want to be real. I want to be careful on Monday because I want to see how Monday is going to open for me to know how to execute Asia. So price needs to create a kind of structure for me to see where the market is going to move to, right? But then for us to have a clear analysis, let's just say now the market is creating something and we want to have a clear analysis. When weekly time frame price is still bullish, right? We saw how this last 2 weeks candlestick, bullish candlestick, broke above this, right? We saw this pullback. This should be a continuation for the buy, but then price closed on Thursday and Friday there was no open. So we might likely see price opening this new week. We might likely see a candlestick coming to respect this level, even if it's going to sell back down. So let's mark up a resistance level. This is the resistance level there, right? Let's,
Right.
yeah, right? And let's mark up a level too. So that is the resistance level. Let me just leave the resistance level there, right? Let's come back to 30 minutes time frame. So this level is where I marked the volume. So this is the level, right? So now on Wednesday, we have the accumulation phase. Price tend to create a kind of a weak volume. We had price creating, let's check on 5 minutes time frame. Same thing on 5 minutes time frame. We had price creating a kind of a weak volume on Wednesday. So we didn't see price continue to sell. So if sellers was active, we should see, price breaking this whole support level, this whole low here, right? This level is a key level for us to have a clear view of sellers being in actively in the market. So what happened there on Thursday? We had price rejecting this level here, this area, this BOS area, right? Price kept on rejecting this level here. So what happened? We saw price rejecting this level, reject 1, 2, 3. This price kept rejecting this price until we had a support level right at that zone. And what happened again? We had a support level that was above this ones, right? So we have a one support level here, right? So we have another one. That one was above it, right? So now, what do you think? What do we think the Asian session is gonna look like? So I think price is likely gonna come respect this level that I mark up here before even melting down. If sellers should be in the market, if sellers is gonna be in the market this week, we need to see price to come like respect this level here, or even break out this level here. So because at this point we have a, like I said, we have a what? So what did I actually see here? What make me mark up this level, this resistance level here? So that was because that level we had a London session resistance, which is usually not the way. That's not the way the
Yes.
come on. So we have a London resistance that price is gonna look like to clear out. So what I think price is going to do is that we might likely see price, we might likely see price clearing out that resistance level, creating a new resistance and melting down. And if sellers should be in the market, so let's say something like this, I feel like let's say we have a buy position here and price shoot up and come back down to create a new support level above. Let's say we have a 25 pips stop loss. Let's say we have a 25 pips stop loss below the support level and we have to target 100 pips, right? So now let's say 100 pips, or let's say we have to target this level here because we think price is going to actually clear that resistance level, right? So now this is what I feel like price is going to do. And if sellers should be in the market, if sellers should come in the market again, I feel like at this level here, price will likely want to sell back down because we still have a level that needs to be cleared out. So what was the level? So we have a level here. So what did I see here? What do you think I saw here? So what do you think I see around that area?
The support was above the New York support was above the London.
So now this support started London section. So if the main move should happen, this support level should have just break below and start from New York session. So you can see the support level, this London support level was below, right? Normally, what usually happen is that let's give an example right here. So we have a London support at this point here. So you can see price, we had a price buying. We have a London resistance. Right, we have a London resistance, right?
Yeah.
So now pay attention. Price came back to break this level. We had price selling, right? And now after price selling, you can see this was actually a resistant level, but the resistant level started on London session. So what price did? The next day, price accumulated. We had a buy. But before we even see price selling back down, what happened there? We saw price breaking above because usually that's not how the resistance level should look like, right? Price broke above and melt back down, right? So we had a London support level. What happened again? Price came back and cleared that level. So that is how this level should be. So price should have break below and clear out this London to create a what? A new support level. And before we see the shootout, so I feel like price is likely going to come back and clear this old what level, this old support level, yeah, because that's
Support
not,
level, yeah.
yeah, this London support level, yeah, price is going to come back down and clear this London support level and create a new support level to buy back up. You understand? So I feel like price is going to create a support level to break below this old level. Yeah, right. So now I want you to pay attention. We have something like this, right? We have something like this. So now what happened again here? We have a resistance level, but look at the section the resistance started forming from. It's London section. So it doesn't make sense, right? Because price is likely going to break above that level to create a new resistance level. So what happened? We saw price creating a weak volume, sellers was declined, and during the Asian session, we had a price breaking above. Does it do we have the same setup? You're gonna look at it. Okay, now let's look at this place now. What happened here? We have a London support
London support.
level, which it doesn't make sense. The support level should start during the New York session, but it started during the London session, right? So what happened? What price did?
Wow.
Price came back down to melt, break below before the price made the move. You understand what happened? Price came back to clear out that level, right? So I want you to pay attention
Wow.
again. We also have another one again, another little bit one here. We have this what happened there? We have this London support. Pay attention to that level that I marked just now. This level here is a London support level, right? You can see the New York session started above, but what happened? Price came back and cleared out. So if you mark up that level right here, this London support, you can see price came to clear out that level fully before we saw buyers again. What did you see? Price came back to clear out that level because it doesn't usually, yeah. So now the main move
Yeah.
has started because now this is New York session, you understand? So now,
Wow.
are you paying attention? So
Yes, yes, yes. Getting it.
this kind of setup is almost like the same thing. Yeah, this is a lot of support level. This New York session support level is above, right? So what would happen in the future? We will see price coming back down to clear this level, just like the way this one came back to clear this level here to buy back. So at this level here, if price should get to this level here, we will be seeing a major buy. So price will likely want to touch that level, create a new support level, and shoot up back. So that was my take on that, right? That's my
Wow.
take on that. But before then, I feel like price likely going to buy to clear out this resistance level. But then just pay attention, go back and back test a lot. You would see this setup a lot of time, right? See what happened again here. We had what this resistance level that started during the London session. And what happened? Price came back to after price cleared out that highs, we had a drop, right? We had a drop.
Right.
We had a drop after this resistance level breaking above that high. We had a drop. So we usually going to see this kind of setup. So now we have this setup here. Look at this London section creating this resistance level here. What happened here? Even if we had the wholesale, right? It's good. We had the wholesale, but what happened here? We finally saw price breaking above that level because price will likely want to break above that level because now the resistance level usually don't start during the London session, start during the New York session. So you want to pay attention to that. Another good example again we have here. Look at this resistance level is not really cleared, right? This is not the type of resistance
Right.
level you are looking for. It started during the London section, and what happened? Price came back and break above. So if you see something like this, you'll be waiting for you to even take a very good buy again, because even if you have this wholesale move, I feel like buyers are still gonna come in and clear out this whole highs. So now you want to pay attention. So what are we seeing right now? So looking at those levels, those resistance is important, the support level is important, and where and what section the resistance level or the support level is forming. So now with that way, you'll be able to spot where to exit fully if you want to take a trade. If you want to like hold a trade for a while, you'll be know yeah, okay, once price get to this level, I'll probably be exiting the trade, right? So that is something you want to pay attention to, right? So now my take on this week, I think price will likely want to buy a little bit before we see price coming back down. So if price should want to sell later during this week, we will likely see it buying a little bit first, maybe probably clearing out this highs here. And after creating a resistance above a little bit, we will likely see price dropping to clear out this whole low, the support level there. So at this point, again, we want to see opportunity to buy again a little bit, right? So you want to pay attention. So let's see what the market has for us this new week. Because now at the same time, we haven't seen a major confirmation for a sell trend, meaning we haven't seen a distribution phase on higher time frame for we to have an insight of what the market has for us. So right now you want to wait and see, you understand? So this is my take during this week. This is my take this week on on um on Nasdaq, right? So last week also we had a trade. I think we have a GU analysis. Yeah, this was a GU analysis that we had last week, right? We had a GU analysis and we came back to, and I say price will likely gonna sell. Yeah, I think sellers still look active on daily time frame. And coming back to 30 minutes time frame, and price actually came to touch the level I want price to touch. You can see price came to respect this level I'm at, you understand? So if you watch the video of last week breakdown, you can see this was a level I marked up. And after what happened to that price came to magnet that level and we saw price melting down. So if you had a sell position at this point, you'll be up in profit. And also what other I think we had a US oil, like I think we were looking on a US oil. So just this year early again, like we had a analysis. So if you had a position and you want to invest, like let's say you're holding a position since this beginning of this year, you'll be up about let's say you'll be up about 16.45 pips. Sorry, 16.45%. So that is like wow. That's like wow, instant. So because we had this analysis on US oil, hoping for we to see price clearing out $87 per barrel. And let's see, we still have a USD, Swiss francs. This old trade are really going. If you have a position since January, it's still intact. So talking on the Nasdaq, price is gonna, if we are to take a day trade on Nasdaq, this is what I think market is going to do because of the decline we had for that sale on Thursday. So if you have a question, we have like 5 minutes for this call to hand, so you can just let me know.
Okay, so my question is going to be, are we going to consider this place a weak volume for buyers too? Can we call this place a weak volume for buyers too?
This
Because the
level
sub
here,
price creates, yeah, this old level, yeah, because the sub price creating a support, the New York support is down, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna actually
On
consider
Wednesday,
on Thursday, right?
yeah, on Thursday, yeah. This support here, this new
This
no,
one,
down.
this one,
No, the New York support on Wednesday.
this one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that can we consider this whole place as weakness for buyers?
You said, can we
Can we call
consider?
this place weak as weakness for buyers? Because after this New York support, we saw um, price broke out and the buy didn't continue. So
Oh yeah, thanks for that. Wow, wow. Thank you so much for that like insight. So now on Wednesday, we had a weak volume, right? So after the
Yeah.
breakout, so for we to actually see that this Wednesday trade was intact, we should have seen a continuation because the Asian session did not create a new higher high, right? So now
Right.
we didn't see price creating a new higher high, right? So now price came back and sell, right? And we had a BOS actually. And look at what actually happened during the New York session. Price came back and rejected that level. So I'm considering this place because this place is a weak volume. So if we are to see a reversal, because let's say price is reversing, let's give an example. If price is to reverse, like, okay, let's say sellers are intact right now. I will also consider this area here as a weak volume for sellers because price did not actually break to continue, the sell. And we didn't see price breaking this key level here also because we also have a key level here that needed to clear out for we to have an insight, right, of the sell. So right now, even if price did not create a new higher high, we also need to give like a insight of price actually did not also create a new lower low too. So at this point, it's kind of buggy. But looking at higher time frame, that is going to give us where we are in the market. So who is taking control? So who is in control of the market right now? It's the buyers on higher time frame, right? The trend is still playing fine. So now we need to come to lower time frame. Does it also make sense for buyers to still be in the market, the lower time frame? So at this point, just because price did not create a new higher high during on Thursday, did not continue this the all buy. Same thing, price now also create a new lower low because we didn't see price create a clean out this level, this previous Wednesday support level on New York session, right? So we need price to actually clear there for we to have a a insight of, oh, we might likely see price continue the all sell. So that's why on Monday, which is this new week we're getting into, we need to see what price is going to do, our market is going to open during on Monday on Asian session, how the market is going to open, right? To see how
Right.
what's going to happen. So that is going to give us a sense of direction. So if I'm to analyze based on what I'm seeing right now, I'm just giving you my insight that now price has already created a weak volume on Thursday. We didn't see price creating a lower low. This support level was above this support level. So we might probably see Asian session creating a kind of a new support level above again, like a 2 times support level, creating a higher low. And my likely see price continuing the buy, right? Breaking
The
above this
buy.
resistance level and breaking above this time. I probably come to this one and clear it out before we might likely see sellers coming in again. So paying attention to what the market is doing and what the market did on Thursday is what I'm analyzing on, right? So, but for we to see, we still need to wait for Monday to take place, you understand? So that's it.
Right. Right.
Okay, so the call is gonna end now in any second, and I hope we have a, beautiful week. I hope we have a
Yeah.
profitable week. You understand? So if there's any question, you
Yeah.
can
Thanks so
also,
much.
yeah, you're welcome, bro. If there's any question, you can also like text me or chat me on Discord, and let's talk about it, bro.
All right. Sure.
Okay,
Thanks so much for.
peace out, man.
Peace out.
Yeah.